Hello everyone and welcome back to Play-Doh videos. Today in our Halloween spirit, we're going to make a cute looking Halloween ghost. All we're going to need is some yellow Play-Doh, some black Play-Doh, Play-Doh knife, and a pen. There we go. Okay, so first we're going to take a good amount of yellow Play-Doh and then on a flat surface, start rolling it out. And you see what I'm doing here? I'm pressing down on one end more than the other. This gives it a cone-like shape. The more I do this, the thinner it gets on one side and the thicker it gets on the other. Fantastic. Stand it up and it almost looks like a big teardrop. Well done. Now, let's take some more yellow Play-Doh. And we want to create a tube. Just roll it evenly this time. And go ahead, use the Play-Doh knife and cut it in half. So you have those two pieces, just put them aside. And now let's take another piece of yellow Play-Doh. And again, roll it into a nice even tube, but it'll be a little bit shorter than the other one. And then use the Play-Doh knife and cut it into two also. So you have the big yellow piece, and then two more medium size, and then two that are smaller. With the medium sized ones, you can now use your fingers to start creating a little bit of, again, like a teardrop kind of shape, where it's thin at one end and thicker at the other. And then you can put it aside and repeat for the second one. Great, and now our two smallest pieces, we are going to use our fingers and make them thin on one end and thicker on the other, like the medium-sized ones, but even more pronounced here. Just really make it very clear, thin on one side, thick on the other, but nice and even, so keep rolling them so they're smooth. And repeat for the second one. You ready to start assembling our cute looking ghost? Here's what we're going to do. The medium sized ones, line them next to each other at an angle, and these are going to be the feet of our ghost. They're like shoes sticking out, because once we put this big yellow piece on top, it's just the front of the shoe that's sticking out that can be seen. And press down so that the whole thing is able to stand on its own. Good job. Now let's take a pen and make a very simple face. 3 dots in the center. And then, using the thicker part of the pen, make a large poke. Go ahead and really push in there so that you have an open space. And you see what I'm going to do now. You see the Play-Doh knife. I'm just making a few little details. A little etching near the side of the eyes, and then I want to fill up those eyes with tiny little pellets, tiny little bits of black Play-Doh. Make sure the eyes are about the same size, very small obviously, and they just push right into the sockets. Let's take one more little black pellet. This one can be a tiny bit bigger, and this will be for the nose. Nice circle, and press it in, and there you have 2 little eyeballs and a nose. You can now use your thumb and finger to make that mouth even more of an open mouth. You see, just shape it so it actually looks like the ghost is going, oh, fantastic. Now let's take the small pieces of yellow Play-Doh, those 2 small pieces on the side, and you see what I'm doing here. I'm going to take the small end, and midway into the ghost, I'm pressing it so that the thick part sticks up and the thin part melds right into the body. It takes a little bit of work to make sure that it stays in place, and repeat that on the other side. If yours is looking like mine, that's pretty good. It looks like a little crazy ghost with his arms up. And there you have it. It doesn't take much for you to see him screaming out at you. Hi! Happy Halloween! Well, that was easy, wasn't it? And very quick. Just like all these Play-Doh videos, it's a lot of fun, and you can go from nothing to creating a little creature in minutes. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Play-Doh videos. Today we're going to do one of the most beloved characters from children's literature, Winnie the Pooh. We're going to make one of the most beloved characters from video games ever. Remember Mario? One of the most beloved characters in all of animation, a Smurf. Today we're going to make one of the action-packed Powerpuff Girls. Which one? Blossom.